Ta-da! Hello, everybody. I needed some extra time, and then I still needed extra time. Well, we're gonna fix that going forward. Okay, so hello and happy Sunday. This is a new one for us, isn't it? It's not a sketch. It's not a stamp and chat live on Thursday. It's a stamp and chat sketch. We'll get into what that means in just a few minutes. But while you are coming on live, I am just going to sit here for a moment until I see a few comments. Then I'll know I'm live. Somebody's on. Hello, hello, and welcome. If you were waiting for me, I apologize. I did post I was going to go on 4:15, and then one of the cameras wasn't working. Sorry, Roz. I am so glad to see you, and I hope you've had a good weekend. And hello, Jenny, and thank you for sharing. We have 100% share right now. 2 comments and 2 shares. I appreciate that so much. We're going to talk about sharing in a minute too in this video. So, hello, everyone. This is Lisa Harden. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you have never seen me live or on replay before, welcome, and I hope you enjoy what we're going to do. This is a new venture today. It has a specific purpose, and we are going to try this weekly. This will be an additional video to my already Thursday night lives. So nothing's changing with the Thursday night live, but you're going to get an extra video from me. How about that, Lisa? 2 times a week? Can you handle it? I've been trying to come live twice a week for a little while, but I haven't been consistent about the day and the time. And I think we're going to try this. Why not? I'm just going to throw this time out there. So it will, excuse me, it will be Sundays at 4. Now, it might be live, it might be recorded, which means I'll be on time if it's recorded. But yes, everyone, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in the beautiful city of Boise, Idaho. And one of the things that means is that I sell all of the beautiful products that we'll be using today. And we do have a lot of new products on deck because our annual catalog just went live on May 1st. So we've had 5 lovely days. And if you are a demonstrator partaking in the great starter kit, then you've been playing with these things probably for over a month. So we are going to do something now that you're joining me, right? Lots of my regulars are on. Hello, ladies. I'm going to ask a couple things of you. First of all, I want to know if, yes, going forward, this is a good time of the week for me to release a second video. Again, sometimes I'll be live, but sometimes I'll be recorded. But don't let that dissuade you. The content will be the same. Okay. And what else do I want to ask? I want to know your thoughts after we go through today. We have kind of teased this out a little bit, but this is going to be a formal theme to my it's going to start as a Sunday class for you. And it's going to be focused on sketches. In particular, for today, this is going to be the sketch we are going to focus on. If you saw my the lead in for this event, you saw the actual sketch. It was the author's name is on it. I just pulled it off of Pinterest. I thought it was cute, and I thought it had lots of variability. We're not going to think too hard about these sketches because I'm just going to pull random sketches. I'm going to use a lot of the sketches, or maybe all of the sketches, from the annual catalog. Is it on page 22, page 23? Let me get this lovely thing out. So this is what kind of started it all. It was a reminder to me that sketches and sketch challenges are so powerful for just getting us moving. It doesn't matter if you have lots of ideas in your head or if you haven't stamped for a while and you have no ideas in your head. Sketch challenges can really get you going. So I will show you the examples in our annual catalog when I point down But our time together on Sundays is always going to start with a sketch that I make for you that has measurements in inches. Sorry, it's not going to be in centimeters, just inches. But it's going to give you a jumping off point. And then here's the fun thing, for you at least, is then I will post this and I will post a photo of something that I made during this live. And then you will have the next week to contribute to that post with your own card made with the sketch. Okay. So we'll talk more about how close or how far away they can be from the sketch to be considered an entry in this video. But that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to gather up all of those photos and I'm going to write your name down every month. And every month we will have a drawing for a prize similar to the You Share, I Share, and actually in place of the You Share, I Share promotion. So now you know that for the last couple of years at least, when I have been live on Thursday nights, you guys share, which I love, and please don't stop. But I am going to, for right now, we're going to take a break from me gathering up all of those names and drawing from those for a couple of reasons. I think that promotion, as I said, has been going on for a couple of years and it's going stale. I can tell it's going stale you in the number of shares, and I can tell it's going stale with me. So we are going to switch it up. This is a small business of one, right? And if I can be nimble, then that's one of the biggest benefits of having a small business. So we're going to switch up the share program. So I'm still going to share, but my drawing will be once a month towards the beginning of the following month. I'm not even setting a complete date on it yet. And I will be drawing a name from everybody who posts a sketch. So if you post 4 sketches during the month, you're going to get 4 entries into the drawing. And I'm also going to include monthly anybody who places an order with me. And I think it's only fair. I do lots of extras in classes, etc., for you and for all of my regular customers, but I'm going to throw everybody in who places an order with me as an extra little bonus. Okay. So I will be publicizing this going forward. I'm trying to think of, I'm not going to go through all of the little details with you, but just for you guys, my regulars. Okay. This is going to be your new kind of challenge to possibly win a prize. Okay. Because I think it's not stale, it's brand new, right? So I think it's going to do what I intend for it to do, which is to engage us, you and me, and all of us, and give us lots of ideas and inspire us. And so that's what I'm really looking for. So I'll know if it works or not if any of you post sketches in the challenge. If you don't post sketches in the challenge, then I'll know we can switch it up. But we're going to give it a try because I know lots of you, I'm looking at your names now. I know lots of you are very crafty. And so I think we're going to get a lot of really cool riffs on these sketches we do. Okay, so please keep that in mind. I will be posting, again, this start tonight, okay? I'll be posting a still photo of this along with an example, and then you can post your own sketch underneath that post, and you'll be entered into the monthly drawing. Okay, I'm going to start by pointing you down now. Let me grab my sketchy desk. It's the sketchy desk today, okay? Hello, Jill. Jill, I need to announce something that I haven't done it yet, but that's going to be right after this too. Guys, if you recall, you saw me on Thursday night right after I had that oral surgery. Yay. I've had a very long migraine, and it's okay, because I'm feeling so much better right now. I had to have some nap time, which is why I was a little late coming to you. Okay, so just to just to recall that Thursday night, which was wild and wacky. I believe we made this card, or maybe started with this card and then we made this card. In either case, we played with the beautiful Mediterranean blooms. Look at that. Now know, because Caitlin, the artist at Stampin' Up, who drew this, said she painted this with, I believe the medium's gouache, Gouash. So now we know where these came from, and I actually posted that video to my site, to the business site, in Facebook at least, so you guys can see what her inspirations were. So it was Caitlin and Cindy at Stand Up working on this sweet and, as usual, home run, home run for me. So it's very beautiful, isn't it? Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so here's what we're doing. And hello, Joan. Good morning. I'm sorry I shared my mind. I didn't mean to do that, Jenny. That's not very nice, was it? Next time I'll just send you some candy instead. Okay, so here's our sketch for today. Very first Stampin' Chat sketch, right? And so again, I took this from someone on Pinterest. Her name is on the marketing for this event, and I will post it again in the post and forward. Her name was Lisa, and her last name started with an H, and it wasn't the other Lisa in Stampin' Up. It was somebody else. So anyway, we'll get it right. So here's the sketch that I've put forth for you. Okay, using here measurements. Please take a snapshot if you want, but they will be posted on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, feel free to participate as well. You will probably need to go over to my Facebook page, though. And so if you're watching from YouTube, hello, and I see you out there, and I appreciate you so much. Okay, so I've used a series of our die cuts for this one because it was just so easy, right? So I've used a sketched rectangle, no, radiating stitches. And then I've used the stylish shapes, squares, and the circle. And then I just did a couple of strips. Okay. This was this was marked in the sketch as the sentence on here. And then this was just another piece of whatever. So here is what I think is a very true form. What do I want to say? I didn't vary the sketch very much at all, right? This is from our Adventurous Skies. So let me hold these up side by side so you can see them. So as you can tell, I'm on a standard card base, and then I took all of the beautiful DSP and just kind of celebrated that. And then instead of a little circle there, I put a beautiful little plane. This is just combinations of Cajun Craze and Mossy Meadow. All right, and then a little plane inside, of course. I already know who I'm going to send this to. Isn't it fun? So when you're making cards, it just comes handy. Let me play with the light for a minute. That's going to be another reason why sometimes I will record. I feel like it's being washed out, but you can deal with it. Hey, Trish. Okay, so that's my first one. And my second one, I was a little more free when I was warmed up, right? And so again, like here's our sketch over here. And I decided to do this, okay? So you still see a rectangle over here of designer series paper, still two shapes. They're the same shapes. They don't have to be, but they're the same shapes. I've moved the airing off of the corner and brought it into the center. I also did a little splatter in the background with boho blue. And then I added these just for fun. Instead of the strip down here, I kind of thought I'm going to add some interest towards the top. Okay. And then I omitted the sentiment, and I ended up putting the sentiment on the inside with one of those little circles. And I'm using brand new circles from Nature's. Oh gosh, you guys are going to have to help me. What is that called? I have the envelope somewhere. Spotlight Nature. Here we go. Spotlight on Nature, of course, it has a gorgeous stamp set that goes with it, but it's kind of upstaged by the dies. Okay, because I don't know, can anything be more cool than these? They're a series of dies, all different shapes with 3 different patterns on them. And so anyway, they're great. So Spotlight on Nature, keep your eye on that. We'll be using it going forward for sure. All right. So anyway, here was my first one. I stayed right to the sketch, right? Then I got warmed up and I was like, okay, still the sketch, right? But I've kind of moved a few things around. I consider this still inspiration from the sketch. So when you are posting your sketch inspirations, feel free to take off a bit, if you will. No pun intended with the planes, but you can kind of go astray of the sketch, and I still include it. Frankly, if you post anything, you're going to be in the drawing. But that's part of what sketches do for us, right? Is they leave little breadcrumbs, and you start thinking about different things as you're working on them. Okay, so those are the 2 that I was going to start with here. And now we're going to make one together. Hopefully we're going to make 2 together, but we're going to start with 1. And we're going to bring in the ephemera packs and the packaged card bases. I'm going to show you where these are in the envelopes. No, in the catalog, along with the sketches that are in here. So this was my inspiration at the very beginning, was on page 22 of the new annual catalog. All of these sketches at the bottom, and they don't have measurements, which is great because it doesn't inhibit you. I'm sorry, I keep messing with this. It doesn't inhibit your creativity, but also we have markets that use imperial and we have markets that use metric. So I think it's good to not don't put measurements on it. You don't want people to get hung up on that. But I am going to include measurements on mine because I want you to use them if you need to really help in getting started. And the other thing I'm planning on, what I'm hoping to see, is I'm hoping to see lots of you that kind of lurk in the background and enjoy being there. But I'm hoping to see some of you pop out because you've been inspired by the sketches. So we'll just keep that in mind, okay? All right, so at the very beginning of this beautiful new catalog, we have the ephemera packs. I haven't quite memorized all the pages yet. Excuse that. I feel like it's after these ladies having a cuppa. Yes, quick and easy options, right? So we talked about these and we created with them, but I'm just going to give you a reminder. They are on page 19 for ordering. Very economical. You can get every single thing for $48. And I did. So, but you can choose your favorite and just go from there because there's tons of supplies in there. Okay, let me move my plain cards. Not playing cards, plain cards. And I had one of the card bases chosen, which they all are different colors and different patterns. I don't think you can see that, but there's the envelopes are patterned as well. So we're going to use this one because this is like, it's about as blank slate as you could get for me. I'm like, this doesn't like make me think of anything in particular because you guys are going to help me a little bit. Okay. So let's start with, we either want like for the rectangle, in place of the rectangle, we either need like a large image. I was almost thinking of this large flower, and we will look in the labels too, because this one might not be rectangular enough. It might take up too much space. I feel like it does. Oh, we could do this. That's possible. We could do that. Okay. So if you have a favorite element in the ephemera pack, please let me know and I'll run and get it. Okay. But we're all kind of learning about them, aren't we? Like, I don't have them memorized yet. This is the labels and layers. And we could also use something in here. Now there's a good shape. Oh, that's not a rectangle anyway. Forget it. Looked like it was. Well, here's like a literal rectangle. So we have this pink rectangle. It doesn't really commit us to anything. Yeah, it needs some color, doesn't it? We can always color that rose though. So don't forget about that. Let's start with that. This is probably a flirty flamingo rectangle, I would think. Let's just start with that and see if we can find other things that we like. Sorry, I want to try and look at these with you, right? Okay, let's try and find our focal point in the something for everything. Something for everything or everyone. Something for everything. Okay, so let's try and find our focal point. We know that we're going to use this pink rectangle, but we think we are. And now we need like, what's our focal point? That right away stands out to me because it's also pink and it's a beautiful little cake card. Who wouldn't want that on their card? It also could be a great birthday card, right? Oh, what about that rainbow? That's cool. The rainbow's really fun. This bird's fun too. Okay. I just made the airplanes, so I'm going to skip on the boats. They're not related, but they're kind of related. You know what I mean. The cactus, I'm not feeling the cactus. I want to lean into that pink a little bit. Although this is the cutest plant, isn't it? So cute. Okay, I want you guys to tell me, do we want the rainbow or do we want a cake cart? Oh, wow. That's so cute. It's so adorable. So before we add our other elements and layers, I want to know, do you want the rainbow or the cake cart? This will help us further define. And they are both really sweet. That's what the rainbow will look like. And again, we're going to add some layers back behind it. And this is the cake cart. You guys decide, and I'm going to put these back in their packets. Because one thing about these is I want to keep them organized because I'm just into that. You don't have to. You can put them all in the same package if you want to, because it really doesn't matter, right? It's kind of like a casserole. It's all going to just work out. But for now, I'm going to try to keep them until I kind of learn where they come from. Because if you see one and you want to know, I need to be able to tell you, oh gosh, I think the cake's going to win. Cake, 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 cake. Rainbow. Kept it alive. We need one more cake or 4 more rainbows. Oh my gosh. So fun. Oh, cake. Okay, it's the cake cart. This is going off for another time. And it's really pretty. But I do love the little cake cart. That's really sweet. And we may end up adding a strawberry or another slice of cake with it. We'll keep that in mind, okay? Here's our sentiment. And this is from the Saying Something ephemera pack. You are the icing on the cake. It's a literal circle, so that might be fun. It also definitely goes with the sentiment or the image. So right off the bat, that one looks really good. I will go through these other ones to see if you see any others that you just love. There's a little hello, nothing wrong with that. These are all cool. They're a little large for our sketch right now. Oh, these are all fun. Like how many, these are just strips. Which are my favorite way to make sentiments? Oh, look at those. So fun. What a joyous occasion. Consider yourself hugged. Good vibes sent your way. Thank you for making a difference in my life. These are all good, but they're not, birthday. Here's another option that's not just birthday. The one that says happy day right there. That's pretty cool. It's also a little strip, kind of like the sketch, but again, we don't need it to be dead on. This is a confetti, sparklers, and streamers kind of celebration. That could be like the long piece goes across some other sentiments. Okay, I want to know, do you guys want happy day, sparklers, or what's the other one that I saw immediately? Oh, or icing. Okay, this is icing, sparklers, and happy day. This is this guy. And again, we'll be layering. So a circle or a strip. You are the icing on the cake. There we go. Happy day, happy day, happy day makes you happy. Icing. 3 for happy day, 1 for icing. Whoever gets to 5. There's 20 of you watching, so it's between icing and happy day. Now, icing, circle, icing. Okay, there's 3 for icing. Oh, we are tied. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for happy day, and 3 for icing. What? 1 or 2 more, and we'll decide. It's a close one. You know what that means? Both are great. Oh, there's icing. It's 4 to 4. Yep, it's 4 to 4. It's neck and neck. That means either of these is an excellent choice. One more. One more. I know you're out there. Tell me what you think. Icing or happy day? You guys choose that. And then I'm going to put the rest of them away. We need one more comment. You can do it. Come on. If you're lurking out there, come on. Give us your icing or happy day. I know you're out there. Icing. Lois. Hello, Lois. Lois says icing. Okay. You're the icing on the cake. There was no wrong answer, as I said. Those were good ones. So beautiful little sentiments here. And we're going to, these are still going to be on deck because I'm really eyeing that strawberry. It just looks like it should go somewhere here. Or there's a cupcake also. Thank you. Okay. Now let's bring in, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Do I want like a black behind it? Would really make it pop. Let's try that. Let's try black square. And then if that succeeds, we'll go from there. Okay. Let's try. Oh, I also think this is basic beige. What do you think? I think it is. We're mixing basic beige and white. Ooh, this is new for me. I haven't done that. God, is it legal? Are we allowed? Okay. Where are my squares? And of course, you don't have to use the squares, but we're just doing this because it's easy, right? So we're using the largest square, and then we're using the largest one, okay? And then we're using the second to smallest, I believe. Yeah, no. The middle. The third, yeah. We're using the third and the fifth. I'm going to try this with the black. And then anything we put on it's going to really pop off there, isn't it? Okay. So you know what I've been doing now this weekend? I've been tending to my mouth. What have you guys been doing this weekend? Here in Boise, as lots of you know, it's a little cold. Yesterday was, I thought, perfect for me. It was about 60 degrees. And this morning when I got up, I thought, yeah, me and my Japanese maple like the same weather, right? It was like about 60 degrees. or it was like 50 degrees, dark, and partly rainy. Okay, so this little rectangle, I think I'm going to stagger it because you can't see that much. So see, this is what happens. And then this guy and this guy, and we're bringing in another layer. I'm going to try the beige. Marilyn went to church. Excellent. Probably, if that's your habit, that's probably the way you kind of reset yourself for the week, I bet. Okay, here's my beige. I know I have beige scraps already because I'm loving the basic beige. It probably just doesn't have a label. Lisa, where is it? Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to cut into a new one. I don't know. Here's our beige. That's definitely basic beige. Hi, Kathy Walton. You're right. It's okay. Oh my gosh, 71 degrees outside for you. That's perfect. It's supposed to heat up here. We'll have a couple more kind of 60-degree days, I believe. And then a couple days of 70s, which is what everyone loves. And then it's going to jettison up to 79. Seriously? I mean, what? Spring is just gotten so crazy. It's not my favorite time of year anymore. It's definitely fall. And part of why it's fall is because spring is so unpredictable, isn't it? Ooh, I think I'm like that. The scale might be off a little bit. Is our cake cart bigger? Just barely. We'll have to offset it again. So that works. Oh, it's cute. Look at this, guys. Look at what we're doing. I would have not put this together if it wouldn't have been for the sketch. Like, I just wouldn't have. It's 12 degrees. Okay, you're about 60 degrees here. Same. Same Z's. Except, Leslie, I like it. But no, you being from Australia and all, you demand more from your weather, don't you? Ross says it's been in the high 80s, heading to 90s. How beautiful. In Florida, so I'm sure there's a little bit of humidity too. Oh, good. The grandkids love the pool, though. That's nice. Okay, we need to bring in a couple or at least one horizontal strip. I really want to use some designer series paper, but let's see. Oh, I have this sitting over here. This could work. I kind of want some shimmer paper, but do we have any black and white? I don't think we do. 90s is great. I'd be dying. I mean, you've heard me complain before. I don't. Most of you are not new to the zoo, so it's not like it would be any big surprise. We're gonna add that. Ooh, yeah. Rain today for Maryland and for the rest of the week. Gosh, I hate to badmouth the rain here because, as I've told you before, we only average about 12 inches of rain a year, and so these are precious days. And my flowers couldn't be happier. But we're all going to get a rude awakening. And thank goodness I turned the sprinklers on last week and gave them a check. They checked out. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. I'm not trying to jinx it. Okay, this paper is from the Unbounded Beauty, and I don't think it's available right now. Did it sell out? Somebody tell us. We're going to run that strip right back behind that cake cart and cut everything all in half just for fun. I'm not going to measure this. I am just going to snip it. Oh, and also, why don't I change it up this way? You know I like to do this. Let's snip it the bias. Oh, wow. She's really going off. She's going off on a limb now. Okay, and then let's see. That I'm going to want some white behind that because it's going to be on dimensionals. And I want it to have a little bit of stamina. So I'm just going to cut another 1/2 inch in basic white. And I'm going to glue it. Ooh, that's a piece of thick basic white. I'm not messing around. We could even put ribbon back behind that. Hello, Deborah. Hey, Deborah. I'm not early because I'm going to go live on Sundays now at 4 o'clock Mountain Time. So you get an extra zoo if you so choose. I will not force you to watch me twice a week, but if you want to, you can. Hey, Mary Ellen. Oh, God, it's supposed to rain, snow, rain the next 3 days. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. It's a great time to visit Mary Ellen, everybody. Go over to Montana. And she's probably going to be standing outside at 1, 2, or 3 sports events. Oh, man. Okay. This is shaping up. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful little guy. All right. I'm going to put these things down now. We're going to start to commit. Oh, I met my friends, a couple of my friends for breakfast yesterday. That was a nice way to start the day. And then I came right home. I dressed in walking clothes, so I could come right home and walk the kids, which we did. Then we ran errands for a couple of hours. Then it's time for a nap. It's all welcome. And then right before I came live with you, it was time for a nap. Only an hour. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm live. What? I'm going to be live on Sundays now, too. Well, I don't know if I'm always going to be live, okay? But you're going to get a video from me on Sundays. Okay, this card base is really helping me keep things straight because it's just got that linear pattern on it. So when in doubt, just choose the patterns that help you out. Okay, and then I do like this. Oh, but I wanted that one up a little bit high because we want our little trolley here to be showing off. That's wonderful. Oh, thank you. I think it's wonderful too. Get to see you more than once a week. And likewise. Okay, then this guy is going to come maybe down here. Let's see. I didn't specifically. No, I want it back behind cart. Don't you think? Yeah. Kind of, then it like incorporates everything. So this is going to have some little dimensionals. We're the teenies. They're called mini dimensionals. We sell them, of course. So you can buy the regular sized ones, which you see here, or you can buy the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Both are essential. And hey, we also sell them in black. What about that? Oh, yay for Sundays too. You guys are a doll, because you know what? I feel the same about you. Yes. Okay, let's put this right on the edge because I hope it's long enough to go over this black square. I don't recall. Can't remember already. Oh, yeah. It's good. Then we're going to show just a little bit of the basic beige underneath there, but that is going to get cut up. Oh, man. This is cute. I'm going to put this on dimensionals too. Otherwise, it's going to have a speed bump in the middle. So now that we're putting dimensionals on top of dimensionals, right, you have to kind of watch it and keep them on either side that strip of DSP, or else it's going to build up in the middle and have that thing I call a speed bump. Oh, you feel like crap. ache, fever, congestion, have been sleeping? Do you have COVID? I hate to say it, but you might. I hope not, Deborah. And even if you don't, like I didn't have COVID, but I still feel crappy. Amazing, right? Ooh, and then that's gonna go right in there. I'm gonna just put it right in here so it kind of touches all of the other components. And again, you need to watch it on the dimensionals. Put them towards the bottom. And then I'm gonna put a little dabble do ya glue on the top. I know. Okay, well, you might want to get tested. You know, the quick test at home. Do you have those? I only have about 70. I'm a worry wart. Why take one or two tests when is better? Just to make sure. No, I don't usually take 5 tests, but I take 2 tests. They come in a pack of 2, so why wouldn't I take 2? And then if I feel like maybe the conditions weren't just right, I'll take a 3rd. Okay, where's that little cupcake? You guys, I'm telling you, these ephemera packs, they're where it's at. In fact, if you're coming to my live event on the 14th and 15th of June, the Spring Fever Fest, this is what we are going to use on our bingo craft night is the ephemera packs. They're going to be so fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be non-stress. You know, it's not going to be like one of our technical card classes where we've got a certain amount of things to get done in a certain amount of time. It's just going to be like fun. It's going to be about fun and winning prizes. Mary Ellen says her grandson's track meets are on Thursdays. He only has 4 left for the year. Yeah, that sounds about right, huh? We're coming to it. Okay, we've got to have, now here's our, I think we did a really good job. Again, you can definitely see the sketch in this card. Jenny, I know, I wish you could fly in for the 2-day event. It's so fun. Look at these. These are brandy new, you guys. They're the iridescent faceted gems. Look how tiny they are. I love them. They're so cute. And look, we have these apple dots. I think that might work. Let's try it. They are pretty in pink. So we're mixing our pinks. Oh, yeah. That looks fun. And these are in with the duck set. You see how they kind of have a crackle finish? Well, they don't kind of have a crackle finish. They have a crackle finish. There we go. They're fun. So that's peach pie, pretty in pink, and gray granite. And they have 2 different sizes. And pop a doozy and one down on the sentiment. Right? Oh, man. Who can I give this card to real quick? Who has a birthday coming up? Who has a birthday coming up? Look at this. Oh my gosh, so cute. I should be, yeah, okay. I'm putting them here. Now we're going to make another one. I don't know what. What did I pull? Oh, country flowers. It is cute, isn't it? That's like the ephemera. I don't know. It just kind of makes me happy. I think that these are mojo starters too, right? Because it kind of like limits you. You know, you could just limit yourself to making a card with whatever in these packages. And sometimes limiting your supplies helps your mojo because being overwhelmed is a thing. I hear. I don't really get that. I only get overwhelmed if I don't keep things organized. Got to keep it organized in here. I also, sorry, I thought I saw a bird out there. I only work with, so I have to move the retired product out. It's out of here. It's for later, for treasures during a BOGO sale. Ooh, guess what I made today? I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Cheeseburger soup. Is it healthy? I seriously doubt it. But man, is it tasty. Um, and it's this kind of a combination of something I grabbed off of one of your websites, one of your Facebook pages, and then I threw in some extra vegetables to make myself feel good. Okay, so this is what we used for the first two cards. I'll bring that in at the end so that we can have a recap, right? And now we're going to use country flowers just because it's brand new. Kathleen, I know. You know what? I actually made a card for a friend last night using the Eiffel Tower. And it was nice to get it out. It was like, hi, old friend. Oh, old friend. And it was fun, but it will overwhelm me. That one thing that causes me analysis paralysis is if I have too many, if I have to stop and think about, oh, is this for a class or can I use this or is this retired? But hey, if you're not running classes, then I fully endorse you keeping everything you love right at hand. Okay. Oh, we might still need that. But let's try and use the circles again. Okay. Oh, because they're just kind of break your heart beautiful, aren't they? They just are. Let's see. Again, I used them on this plain card. I know it sounds like I'm saying plain card, but I'm not. And let's see. Here, I can show you right here. See these like stitches on the outside one? And then on the inside, it has like that, I don't know, some other detailed thing. I almost want to call it gingerbread looking details. And then here, little secret, I stamped my sentiment. It was way crooked. I don't even know what I was doing. I must have been distracted. And so, little circle to the rescue. And then, of course, this is one of the stamps, which I'm kind of in love with. Every time I get that adventurous sky set out, it just puzzles the heck out of me. Because as I said when I worked with it the first time with you guys, I have zero interest in planes, except being on one going to Paris. Okay, like I can appreciate them and everything, but as far as like how they work, no, don't ask me because that is just not something I'm interested in. But this bundle, I'm in love with. I know. Oh, good. You bought the suite. Katie says she bought the suite of country flowers. You know why? Because she's no Debbie. She's a smart lady. And guess what? She also shops with a discount because she's a very smart lady. So as you can see in the description below you, if you're ready to show how smart you are, you can be a lady or a man and shop with the starter kit and join my team. I'm excited to see who's going to join my team this month. I'm excited to my team add some new people into the mix. And you can go on over to the stampingzoo.com and hit the join the Zoo Crew tab. I forgot what the tab said. Join the Zoo Crew. And you can read all about me and see some pictures of events that I've had. And then you can start your own starter kit. You get an extra $82 of in-color products this month. So please go take a look at that. Okay, this is Country Flowers. KZ just bought it, and I bought it, of course. It's part of a super suite. It has 2 bundles, 2 sets of paper, embellishments, the whole 9 yards. So if you wanted to just like buy one big suite that coordinates all together and just make cards until you can't see straight, this is one of them. It is, Jenny, I think it's like the best starter kit I've heard of because I signed up with no special. I just wanted to get stuff early. And it was really kind of random. Like one day I was looking at Pinterest quite a while ago and I was like, you know what? Getting that early. And I wish I could remember which stamp set or bundle it was. I was like, that's it. I'm buying that early. I wish I could. Because after all the time of me being a customer and buying everything full price and not going to any demonstrator events and having all that fun, I can't believe that the only thing I regret about joining Stampin' Up! Is that I didn't join sooner. Seriously. And it doesn't mean you have to do everything I do. I planned on just crafting alone, never being seen again. And then here I am with all these new friends. Okay, so our focal point is going to be something from the Country Flowers, of course. Why don't we do the little table? And the teapot sitting on it with a flower in there. Done it before, but it's going to be totally different, right? So, Fishy Friend. Oh, Leslie's saying something called Fishy Friends got her in only 16 years ago. I kind of remember like something called Fishy Friends. I was a customer buying everything at 100%. And I had a demonstrator that would periodically tell me, Lisa, really, the best thing for you would be to buy a starter kit. And I was like, oh, I can't. It's too, all that's too complicated. I can't be bothered. It's not complicated. It's actually a lot easier in ways. But there you go. You can lead a horse to water. Cannot make her drink sometimes. Okay, let's use this paper because I've used the other paper a lot. Let's use this paper. Ooh, it's pretty. I might lean into that denim a little bit because that just is fun. Country lace. Okay, the item number 163415. It's about $12.50. And yes, some of all of our friends are traveling home from Mexico, aren't they? Yep, basic beige, misty moonlight, petal pink, and smoky slate. Okay. I don't know about. Oh, it's misty moonlight. Dead on. Okay. Oh, it's up. I was thinking it was Night of Navy. No, it's not Night of Navy. So you're good. Okay, let me just go with that and grab a misty moonlight cardstock. And we are going to make a card from that. Ooh, I even have one cut, kind of cut. 4 1/4 by 11. Score at 5.5 in my sleep. Yeah. There's that. And we are definitely going to use a basic beige insert. That's a beautiful combination. I love it. Let's do 4 by 5 1/4 because I'm feeling like I'm going to maybe put a pattern on the inside too. Wild. I've been doing that lately and it's really fun. I love it. Okay. So right now, if I was just sitting here with you, I'd be like, God, where do I start? Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lean into the sketch. So 2 5/8 by 4. And we're going to cut some of this acid wash denim paper. Let me see what's on the back. Oh, hurts my heart, but I can do it. 2 5/8 by 4. Okay. And that is Gorgeroo. Now we need a couple of squares. I'm just going to cut them. Okay. Did I say? Let's see. Basic beige, misty moonlight, petal pink, and smoky slate. Oh, smoky slate. Again, I'm having trouble with my colors. I was like, that's not basic beige. No, it's not. But this is. So that can be one of our choices. Oh, this. I'm liking that. I like that a lot. Oh, I know something else we can do too. I'm so excited now. See? That's what happens, right? Okay, so let's do a little bit darker. Let's do 2 3/4 out of this cool paper. I realize I'm off screen. I need more, I need a professional videographer. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know if I could step to that. Now this is just 1 7/8. That's not very much. Mhm. I feel like we're going to do 2 1/4 and give it a little bit more show. 2 1/4. This might not, we may have to monitor or we may have to modify. But let me just get a few things cut first, right? And then I want another layer of Misty Moonlight because we're going to use the embossing folder because this has a beautiful eyelet embossing folder that goes with the suite. Because it has it all, friends. It has it all. So let's do that at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Like we're just moving along, singing our song. Ooh, that got kind of crunched. Let me see. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Here's my bone folder. Again, I organized it and forgot. Cut the stool out of DSP from the Country Woods. Oh, great idea. Thanks, friend. Here we are so far, except we are going to emboss this and put it in the background. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh my gosh. The embossing folders are heavy. I have all of them in the same package. I don't know. That's probably not the best idea. Where did you go, Violet? Sorry, friends. I'm going to bring it up here. This is what it actually looks like. Ooh, yeah. And it is a 3D, so I'm going to need that gray plate. And I actually know I've had it out because look, there's some embossing that's been done there. Okay. No rush. People are just watching you. There we go. I'm going to run this off to the side. Gosh, my doggies are tired today. They were probably like, well, if you're not going to walk us, we're just going to go into a coma. So that's what they did. Okay. Beautiful embossed background coming up. Oh, yeah. Hold on to your hats. Look at that. I'm in love with it. Now, look, this is fine. All of this is fine, right? So put this back behind it. Ba-bam. Can hear myself in my ear. Kind of nutty. I don't know how you guys stand it, but I'm glad you do. What? KZ, you're packing? Oh, fun. You put in 2 paper pumpkin kits. That's perfect. That's what you want to do. How are you? I hesitate to think about you on vacation because I don't know. Can you handle it? Is it relaxing or is it a working vacation? I'm like, you on vacation? Are you sure this is gonna work out? Concerned you might get too relaxed. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna stamp. We need to stamp this table, don't we, Roz? So that we can see the definition. So we want something a little bit lighter than this. Oh, hello. Let's take a look. Let's compare it to our papers. Oh, that has possibility there. That's not even, I mean, they're so cool. Look at them. That one might be cool too, except I don't know about putting this color in. This is my favorite right here. Is this your favorite too? I love it. It's so beautiful. favorite. This could work. It's a little too brown. Well, okay, what about this? Might be my favorite too. Did you know you can have two favorites? Yep, you can. Oh, look at this. A little dark. The table, I think I want the table to be a little bit brighter. Yeah, okay. And that one is too pecan pie-ish. There's this one though. Let's see. No, I think I like the one. I like this one. Something about it because we're going to stamp it in Misty Moonlight. 2 weddings and 2 birthdays. Okay, well that sounds busy, so that's good. I know you like to be busy. Lots of, you haven't seen some of these people in 5 years? See, so fun. You know what I bet they miss about you the most is your cute little laugh. I bet they do. They'll probably tell you that. You're like, oh, I'm so glad to hear that laugh again in person. Okay, and I really like this side of it. So, Misty Moonlight. I would sing a song for you, but I'm not going to, but it's reminding me of Ella Fitzgerald. When she sings Misty. Oh, do you guys know I love Ella Fitzgerald? Lord. Love, love, love. However popular and talented she was, however popular she was, it's not enough. She was so talented. Let's check this out. Hey, baby. That Roz. She's not all looks. She's brains, man. Look at that. Didn't have to color it or anything. It's so realistic. Okay, we'll be running that through the die cutter. I don't want to get rid of that little strip of paper. That is handy dandy. Okay, so we can color the flowers now. Have I boxed myself into a basic beige problem? Because I don't know that I want to color on the basic beige. Nah. There's not very much basic beige on that pattern, quite frankly. And actually, let's turn it over and see what it is. Oh, well, the gray. No. I still like that. It's fine. And we may get rid of that one and change it into a white one. But for right now, we are going to stamp some flowers. And we're going to stamp. Oh, we might cut the teapot out of solid color paper. Remember I did that little trick the other day. We're going to do that trick together. And so we are going to cut this out of, I want to do basic beige. Oh, let's do it. Whatever. We're going to cut this out of basic beige paper. And I know I have extra, right? Because I just cut it. Hello, Dilla. How are you doing? You're a little late. That's okay. That's all right, because I'm going to record this. And so you can watch it over and over. Or some of you might be watching this at midnight or 1 or 2 in the morning. Hello. Hello, fellow insomniacs. I know you're out there. And let me tell you, it gets better. I don't know when, but it gets better. Look at her. So cute. Okay. And then we're going to just use this. Why not? To stamp. I want to do this kind of, where is it? This. It's really pretty. Can you tell? No, not really. Like, will you stamp it for us first, Lisa? Okay, I will. I'm going to stamp this. It's gorgeous. Look at that. It is this one right here. Okay, here's the thing I'm going to do, though, because I like this little trick that I did the other day. I'm going to take my basic beige. Okay, thanks, Shane. And I am going to take this And then I'm going to stamp the top of this pattern coming down on the teapot. So see what I'm doing here? I'm just doing a partial stamping. I'm just using the top of it. And then it looks kind of like it's an enamel design on the teapot. Fun. Stick with me. It will, I promise. Okay, what do I stamp? Oh, fun. You had a Kentucky Derby event. That sounds fun. Why wasn't I invited? Come on now. Let me see. This is awfully light. I stamped one of the floral arrangements in basic beige and did this the other day. It's awfully light. Kind of want to do it in, let me do it in just basic gray. That is kind of non-committal. I still want to be able to see the lines. The basic beige almost gives you an effect of a no line. Don't use it for your watercoloring though, because it's water-based, so it won't work out. But that's what it kind of gives you the, okay, I'm coming, I can come next year, maybe, save me a spot. I realize I have to come to Florida, don't I? Or are we meeting at, the actual Derby? Are we meeting in Kentucky or in Florida? Just give me the scoop so I can get my hat ready. Okay, can I? No, I can't really stamp on that. I knew I had a piece of white around here. This is thick. I don't like that. Oh, I see what it is. It has adhesive sheet on the back of it. Okay, well, that's fine. This is going to work. Time is it? 5:30. Okay, we're about on schedule because I didn't start until 4:20. Truth be known. Time flies. When you're with Lisa, doesn't it? Some people might say it goes on and on and on, but not us. We have fun. It's looking nice out there today. Now, kind of partly the sun's like thinking about it. Now that it's like the end of my day and I want to just eat some dinner and watch TV and stamp with my friends. Oh, sure. Thanks. Okay. Let's get Misty Moonlight's kind of dark, but let's do some petal pink because that's another color in this paper. And so if they think it works, oh, and here's pretty in pink. Let's use pretty in pink because it's new and fun. I probably won't be doing a ton of shading, right? 7:30. Yes, I realize that. 7:30 and hot, from what I hear, KZ. Hot in Florida. Newsflash, everybody. It's hot in Florida and also a little humid. Down in the southern part, at least. These are cute. Little rosebuds. Let's see. Let me color with the dark for a minute here. Let me see how dark is dark. Dark is not that dark. Okay. Okay, looking pretty. Okay, now I think we can use a little. Let's fill my 1 minute, please. There we go. Oh, great. I'm getting nauseous. That's lovely. This too shall pass, hopefully. It's because of the dental surgery thing. Just do a few little pops of Misty Moonlight up here. I don't know what this stuff is, but it's super cute. And you can just leave it some pieces leaving some little bits of it white because we like that. Oh, and we've got another peek of it over here. I know. Thank you. One moment. Get my ginger out. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to put it away, responsibly, but we're just gonna throw it in there. Now a green, and I do like shy shamrock. I don't know, you guys, this might be my favorite, which is weird because I thought it was all peach pie. I thought it was team peach pie. But now I might be team shy shamrock. Hello, Jean. Jean just walked the door, everybody. She's been out partying. She really only gets rolling about this time of day. That's what can stay up it until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, huh, Jean? Yeah, Jean, go for it. I'm gonna color most of these light right now, and then just bring in a little bit of dark after I can assess the situation. It's a very colorful arrangement, but that's good. I think I got them all. Okay, let me color this one back here. Okay, and then let's bring in a little bit just there. And Coolio, looking good. Okay, and finally, we need some Stella, don't we? Hey, Amy. I was just using Shy Shamrock and Pretty in Pink and Misty Moonlight. Yeah, to go with this card, which we are uh, transferring this, or we're transforming this sketch into a card. Little Stella on the flowers. Oh, so cute. Okay, and finally, this little guy is going to get die cut. With a funky little eye right here. Kind of looks like a country, doesn't it? Maybe more this way. It looks like South America, continent. It's a whole continent. Okay. Oh, you went to the movie. Yeah, we need to hear, Jean. What show did you see? What show did Jean see? I have not been to the movie since before COVID. I know. I'm one of those people. I just like to sit at home and watch my movies now. There really isn't anything like going to see a movie on a big screen. Okay, yes. That's beautiful. You really can't make anything ugly with country flowers. It's just against the law. So we did even use the spotlight on nature, and that's okay. You could have easily used that, though, instead of the square that we're going to use in this background. Whoops, I put them in the wrong folders. Can't have that. When I'm looking for these later on, I'm going to be all sorts of confused. Spotlight on nature. It's the featured bundle for the Jubilee Crafty kit in May. You can still sign up through tonight. Then I'll sadly turn you away. All right, let's just glue this one down. No, might not want to be glued down. Might not comply. This 3D after all. Okay, so this was 4 by 5 1/4. So I just gave it like 1/4 of an inch mat. I think that looks nice. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that great? It's beautiful. Dead on eyelet, that's for sure. And then this guy, Yeah, I'm going to cut a little rectangle out for it. That is a piece of, uh, that piece of white was so thick because it has adhesive sheet on the back of it. So I don't want to just willy-nilly cut through that. Okay, I'm going to put some reinforcement on the back of this. What is it? Is it 2.5? No, it's kind of 2.5. Oh, it's 2 5/8. That's why. Kind of 2.5. 2 5/8 by 4. Okay, and I'm going to put the basic beige back behind that just because we're using that with the other colors. Unsung Hero, based on a true story of Rebecca St. James and her brothers. Oh, they are, oh, and her brothers are the singing group of For God and Country. I've not heard of those people, but I'll check it out. I will not go to the theater to see it, but I'm sure it will come to me eventually. I used to be such a movie goer. Probably, well, especially when I didn't have animals, when I didn't have dogs, right? Because that's part of why I end up. So we need to cut this out. Come on. Come on. Somebody who was supposed to be doing that. Oh, right. Me. Holly says she wants to see that. She wants to see Unsung Hero. Okay. Now we want to get this close, right? Want to get it the first time. It's either right or you have to redo it. Okie doke. This guy, there's my other plate. My die cut. Run it around. Oh my gosh. You guys, you're not going to believe this. It didn't work. What did I say? I said it's either right or you got to redo it. Dang it. I wasn't like going 90 miles an hour. It's a good thing I didn't color that. Just have to stamp it again on the paper. If you buy snacks, the movie was free. Hey, that sounds like a good deal. Although, you know, snacks at the movies, I don't know how much they cost anymore. But I will tell you, I went to get this half sandwich yesterday, which is at a place where they make their own bread. And I'm not begrudging them making a good living, but it was like $9 for half a sandwich on regular bread. It didn't have caviar in it, just turkey. So it was kind of like, well, I need to remember not to go to X, Y, and Z anymore just for it to pop in. What I need to do is just make my own sandwich because I usually have a pretty good deli meat here anyway, because that's where I hide the dog's medicine. So I don't know why I don't eat it because it's not just subpar, it's boar's head. Why do I buy the dog's boar's head? I don't know. I don't know why we do a lot of the things we do around here for the dogs. We just do it. Movie, popcorn and drink, almost $30. Okay, yeah. I guess that's why families don't go out to the movies. Okay. But you know what? Still, I'm all for it. Okay, don't let me lose this. I don't know where I know Holly, because I love them more than life itself, right? Even when they're naughty, I think they're just beautiful and can't do anything wrong. Because it's true. Okay, kind of want to use, I'm looking over here at my ribbons, guys. Oh, Jean, that's a great price. We're gonna go to your place. That's an excellent price. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this ribbon because it's really gorgeous. And the ribbon combo pack, there's a white and a petal pink combo pack. It's not orderable right now, and it's not gonna be orderable until June 10th-ish. But just get this ribbon because it's beautiful. And you could probably color it petal pink if you want to. But this is iridescent striped trim. The order number is 163299. You guys, it's killer. I actually prefer it because it's just that kind of light gauzy stuff that you can tie in a nice bow. So like I said, you don't get the two colors, but big whoop. Um, I'm not all that about that other ribbon anyway because it's thick. You can tie it and it looks good. And of course it has a little pattern on it too. But this is better. And this isn't sold out yet. But there are not a lot of ribbons with this release. So I'm assuming that we're going to be getting them in the form of online exclusives. But everybody's gaga over the annual catalog now, right? So that's a little secret for you and me is just stick with the iridescent ribbon till it goes unorderable. And it's part of a suite as well. It's part of that suite that's beautiful bright colors. And so anyway, you can get the suite, but get this ribbon. It's good stuff. I'm just reading your comments. Oh, movie drink and a popcorn is close to $50 in KZ's hometown. Where do you, is your hometown New York City? New York City? We're kind of straying from the strict interpretation of the sketch. But I guess that's good because I wanted to show you guys that the sketch is a jumping off point, right? Now, please don't forget, and this is for those of you that have come in late or are just watching part of it or whatever. The You Share, I Share promotions, a regular promotion where I put your name into a drawing every week. And then after you so graciously share my videos, that's suspended for now because that's getting kind of stale. I think we're all kind of done with it. Like I said, that doesn't mean that I don't want you to share this video. I so hope you still do. But here's what we're going to do instead of the You Share, I Share promotion. It's really a new You Share promotion. I'm making these. So on Sunday, I'll come live on Sunday, or I'll do a video on Sunday with a sketch. And then I'm going to post a still photo of this and one of the cards that we've made here today. And then it's going to be your turn to post your own sketch. And, oh gosh, I want this on the other side. So you're going to post your own card based on the sketch. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to have a drawing. And it's going to be a drawing, or the people that'll be in the drawing will be anybody who posted a sketch. So if you post 4 sketches, one for each week, you can be in the drawing 4 times. I'm also going to put anybody who places an order with me in the drawing as well. It'll be one drawing at the beginning of the following month. And that's what we're going to do for a while. Now, as I said, please still share, like, and comment on my videos because that's something you can do for the Stamping Zoo that doesn't cost any money. And I appreciate all of it. And I just think it's time to switch it up. We need to switch stuff up. And we've been doing the other one a long time. And everybody's getting tired of it, as I said in the beginning. I know you guys are tired of it because the shares are going down. Okay, this thing, I need more ribbon on this side. And I know I'm getting tired of it because I just know, I can tell. So we're going to switch it up. So this is our new you share, I share. You're going to share a card that you made inspired by this sketch. And that's why sketches are so fantastic because it can help get your mojo going. So, or it can keep your mojo going if your mojo's just fine. And so there, hello, Tina. Sharing is easy. Oh, I appreciate it though. Yes, I do appreciate it. And so we're going to switch up our sharing. I'm still sharing and you're still engaging with me. We're just doing it, going to do it in a slightly different way. And then, like I said, I'm going to include my customers in the drawing every month because even though I usually give them free with purchase promotions. Okay, now that bow's kind of ugly. I should have left the first one because the first one was gorgeous, but I wanted it on this side. But anyway, we live, we learn, we grow. Okay, now see going way off. Okay, I think we're going to do that. And let's see, where did those dimensionals go? I've opened up a couple packages now. Why not a third? Here they are. You don't share to, or I know, Cindy, I know you guys don't share to earn anything, but it is nice to have that kind of out and about, isn't it? So I just want to be a full disclosure. We're not having a drawing for that anymore for right now. We're going to do this other thing that's going to be fun. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. It'll kind of be like Chopped. I mean, it's another competition where you make a card. I guess it's not really like Chopped. By the way, I have to, I've been remiss this weekend, as I told you, a little busy with the tooth situation, but I need to post the Chopped winner. Let me just say she's here or she was here. Uh-huh. She's here or she was here at some point in time. And so I need to post that tonight because it was a gorgeous, oh, it's a gorgeous, stunning project. And I'm so honored that it got into the competition. Hello, Anna. What? Anna, are you home? I don't want to say your location in case you're not, you know. But I hope you had a really good time. And then here we go. We're going to put this guy up on dimensionals too. Our little short, stout teapot. Right. Oh, good. Were your flights good? That's what you always ask everyone, right? But it's such an important question because when you're flying home, I think you guys can tell me if you agree with this, but when you're flying home, it's most important. Like that's when you don't want to like give up your seat for a voucher unless it's a really good voucher. Because when you want to get home, you just want to get home. Oh, the mountains are beautiful. They are beautiful, aren't they? And where you were, I'm sure you know this, but they're called the Wasatch. That's our mountain range. So it's quite breathtaking. And yeah, it's kind of what the West, one of the things the West is known for, right? Rocky Mountain Range. Now I put a little mini in there and then I snipped it because it was too much. So, but I want it to hold up that little part. Oh, now this is going to be tricky. Oh, I got so lucky. This just goes to the top of the card. I mean, geez, I was just hanging out, acting like I didn't have to match anything. And oh man, I really want a tiny one right at the top of this. I'm feeling like that's not going to support it. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Right. Just amazing and covered with snow. Yep. But hopefully it was still nice when you were there. I don't know because it could have been wet because this weekend here is not the greatest. So anyway, Okay, beautiful. Let's put that there. Come on, you can do it. Let's see, it is a little off, just barely. Oh, it's so cute. I ended up covering up some of this. I should have come down a little bit further, but you can still kind of see the design. That's fun. I wish I would have stamped that, not just die cut it. I got in a hurry. And that's what we're going to do for that one. And then the inside, I'll do the inside at another time because I want to wrap it up because I have cheeseburger soup waiting for me. And you guys have something waiting for you, I'm sure. Okay, this was fun. May 5th, 2024. This was our first unveiling of the sketched challenge. Okay, so here's the challenge set forth to you is take this sketch, and now that I have created some things inspired by this sketch, I want you to create a card created or inspired by this sketch. And then I want you to post it. I will have a posting of this, and it will tell you where to post your sketches, okay, on my Facebook page. And then we're going to do this every week. Every week, I'm going to have either a recorded or a live video available for you Sundays at 4 now. And it's all about sketching. And then you can compete every week. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to put all of the competitors' names into a drawing. You get one name. You can enter, you get entered once a week if you participate every week. Okay. And it's going to be the same kind of drawing that I do for prizes, but I'm going to include your name for every order you place with me as well. Oh, KZ, speaking of giving up your seat, she said you got an $8 voucher. Now that's good, but you were on your way home. Okay, that's good though. But I tell you, oh, look at this. This is fun. This is the card we made together with the ephemera pack. Don't forget about the ephemera packs, whether you're a beginning stamper or an avid stamper. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm so glad you joined me today. Here's our kicking off of the sketch challenge. Okay, have fun with it. It's your turn now. All right.